Thank God. That was something that I was worried about when I got them. Because I was like, I don't have good cable management. They're just kind of out there. My nail, it's fucked up. It's actually kind of
Berry Bow's new cursed nickname.
like half of my nail is gone because on the last ride we did the Ghost Rider, the rickety one that was like made out of wood. That one was probably one of my favorites, but that was scary. I thought it was Final Destination type scary because it was made out of wood. Like how sturdy is that? Like how safe is that? It looks so sketchy. I thought halfway through the ride that it was gonna break and we we're gonna fly off. And then at the end of the ride, it wasn't even on the ride that my nail had ripped off. It was after the ride was finished when we were unbuckling our seatbelts. I tried to unbuckle my seatbelt and my nail got caught in the seatbelt and then got like yanked from the seatbelt and it like ripped. Like, so I was bleeding. There was a lot of blood. My thumbnail. And these are my real nails too. And this is I was growing them out because I did my nails and then I grew them out and I'm free of nail biting for like maybe 2-3 months already. And then this happens. This is my reward for not biting my nails, getting my nail nearly ripped off. But then we went to the first aid office where the EMS were there. They just have like a little office just in case like things happen. And there was a girl and a guy and they were sitting down and then we all walk up. It was me, Sho, Numi, Suko, Buff Pup, Rose, Candy, Shaya, like a lot of people. And we walk up and the guy and the girl was like, oh no, Numi was like, oh, do you guys have like a band-aid? My friend ripped her nail. And then the guy was like, yeah, sure, like we can get you a band-aid. Do you guys have like an adult with you guys? Do you guys have an adult so that we can have like the supervisor like sign stuff for, you know, because I think Knott's Berry Farm had a situation not too long ago where high schoolers was going there and having fights. Like there was breakouts of fights happening. So now if you're under 18, you need an adult. You need an adult to be with you or else you'll be kicked out. So they thought we were kids. They thought we were children. They were like asking for our supervisor, like our adult. And then we awkwardly was like, we are adults. And then they were like, oh, well, you guys look good for your age, which is crazy because they look the same age as us. Like they look the same. Like they were also both really young looking people, so they should know the struggles. And the guy's name was Caesar. He was so cute and hot and awesome and cool and awesome. And he was so kind and gentle and he walked me through everything. Originally, it was just going to be like he was going to give us a band-aid. But then he took a closer look at my nail and then he was like, oh, actually, you should come to the back so that you can wash it. And then like I can put on some antibacterial ointment and like I can do stuff. If you're comfortable. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I go in the back and then I'm like washing my hands and then he's like doing his paperwork. And then he was like, I can cut it for you if you want, just so that it doesn't snag more. And this is like, my nail is like hanging off at this point. I was like, yeah, but can you be careful? Like it hurts. And then he was like, yeah, I can be careful. Let me just grab the nails. And then he grabbed my hand, or let me just grab the nail cutter. And he grabs my hand so gently. His hands were so soft, by the way. And then he grabs my hand and then his other hand, he uses it to like cover he's like, I'll cover the stuff with my hand so that you don't have to look at it. I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. And then he starts like cutting like around the nail so that like whatever part is hanging off is like off so that it doesn't get snagged. And he was like, is this okay? Like, does it hurt? And I was like, no. And then he was like, just let me know if it hurts. We're almost done. And then he was like so kind and gentle and soft spoken. And like, he was just walking me through it. And he's like, I'm going to put on some antibacterial, like, just let me know. It was so cute. It was so cute. Like I wanted to go back. I wanted to rip another nail so I could go back. I wish I asked him for his number, but I was just like so stomached by how cute he was. I'm a bit touch starved. Touch starved, y'all. And I was too busy. Like honestly, it didn't even hurt anymore. Like after I was just like thinking about how cute he was.
So this is what touch starved means, disparage.
I was just thinking about how cute he was, and I was like asking him, does this happen often? He was like, surprisingly, yeah. Like yours is not even like the worst of it.
Wow, Yuzu. He took you to the back and walked you through it gently.
Yeah, he did.
Girl, me next.
He did. He did.
He doesn't want you, girl. He kid zoned you. It's my time to
shine.
Shut
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He wanted me so bad. He was so gentle. He was so kind. How dangerous is the ride? It wasn't even dangerous. It was just my nail got caught in the seatbelt. That's all that happened. It wasn't even the ride. It was the freaking seatbelt. You see, guys, my thumb stopped hurting as soon as like he held my hand. Like he was holding my hand to like cut the nail. As soon as he held my hand, it stopped hurting. I was just too busy thinking about how cute he was. And like, because he was looking at my nail, I was looking at his face. Like I wasn't even looking at like he was covering my thumb with his other hand so that I wouldn't look at it. I was just looking at his face. I was like staring at his eyes and his nose and his perfect jawline and his lips and his haircut. Yeah. Yeah. He was so cute. You good? She's gooning right now. Nah. Okay, you guys would do the same if it was a cute girl helping you with your injury. If you had gotten injured and you went to the first aid office and it was a really cute girl handling like your cut, you would do the same. Okay, you would do the same. I'm only human. I'm just like you. It ain't about us. She got me. I don't get injured. Oh, my bad. So nonchalant. Actually, I don't get injured. I'm just different. I would think about her for the rest of my life. I was like, when we were walking out, because that was the last ride that we did. And we were walking out because we wanted to get Indian food after. And I was like, guys, can someone rip my other nail so I could go back? Can we go back real quick? But he was like, are you, he was like asking me about my dates. He was like, where did you at least enjoy the park? Like, are you having fun? I was like, yeah, I'm having fun. And he was like, sorry. He was like, sorry that your nail broke. Your nails look good. And I was like, oh, I literally came right there. That's just small talk. Guys, you have no idea. I'm just like, I'm in the trenches. Y'all. I had tears running down my leg. Coming from small talk is wild. It wasn't small talk, guys. It was foreplay. That was foreplay. That was... Are you enjoying yourself, Yuzu? Okay, comes. Plus 10 delusional. Oh, hold on. Let me fix my band-aid. It's like kind of coming off. I'm playing with my band-aid. Oh, also after he put on, oh my gosh, after he cut my nail too, he's like, I'm gonna put on 2 band-aids. I'm gonna put one like around your thumb, and then I'm gonna put it over your thumb, like a kind of like an X. And then when he was putting it on, he was so gentle, and he's like, after I do this, I'm gonna give you a couple band-aids so that you can take home. I was like, oh, he's giving me a token as a reminder of him. Like he's giving me extra band-aids from him because he wants me to remember him. So every time I look at my band-aids, I think of him. This is just sad. And then Suko, when we're walking out too, she's like, does anyone need hand sanitizer? I'm like, I don't want to wash off his germs just yet. I'm gonna take it home and I'm gonna culture his germs so I could replicate him, so I could duplicate him. That's why you caught the sick. I'm not sick. I'm not. Well, at least I don't think I'm sick. I'm not coughing or I don't have a sore throat. Guys, I'm not sick. I do know that Tricky has COVID though, so I do have to grab a test when I can to check. I just found out that she had COVID today because I saw her tweet. Make sure you throw away the band-aid you have on later. Okay, Yuzu? I'm not gonna throw it away. That's his band-aid. That's his thing that he gave to me, guys. Girl. And then I came home.
I'm just waiting for the plot twist where we find out that this guy is a lamp champ after all.
Oh my god, could you imagine? He did ask like, I forget how he got to the point, but I was like, oh yeah, this is my last day in Cali. Like I wanted to just hang out, have a full day with friends, and we were actually here for a convention. And he was like, oh really? And then I said it slipped because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was saying. I was like, oh, some of my friends had some like appearances at a convention. And then he was like, appearances? Are you like, what do you guys do? I was like, oh, we're streamers. He was like asking me like what kind of streamers. And I didn't want to say what we do, like, I didn't want to say our names because like obviously I don't want him to like look at that. But I don't know. I don't have a business card. Tell him you're Osmond Gold. I literally, like, people tell me that all the time. Like, they tell me that I look like Osmond Gold all the time. Like, I'm literally his doppelganger. I literally look exactly like him.
That is on my side because the person who did it is cute.
I'm kidding. Me not treating the stab wound that's on my side because the person who did it was cute. Well, I did change out the bandages, but now it's the bandages that he gave me as extras for when I change it out. So now it's his bandages. And then when I was playing Dota yesterday, the bandage actually made it kind of slippery while using my mouse because there's no grip. So I actually had to put on a finger condom on my thumb to actually have grip on my mouse while playing Dota. So where's the old bandages? Oh, I put it in like a small little Ziploc bag for later, for when the technology of duplicating people just from their germs becomes a thing. I could like duplicate his germs that way and then like create my own Caesar. His name was Caesar, by the way, chat. He wants me so bad. He wants me so bad. She looks at it while she finishes. Ew, you're nasty. You nasty. She's making a homunculus. Have you guys ever seen that YouTube video about the guy who made a homunculus out of his semen? Have you guys seen that? It was like a really old YouTube video. Like this guy apparently had like made a living organism with his semen, like in a jar of water or something like that. And like you can see it like move. You can see the homunculus move. It was fake. Well, even if it was fake, it was like still really gross. It was still pretty nasty. What's your recommended? It was long time ago, chat. It was a long time ago when the internet was less regulated. It was a long time ago. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite memories though of this trip was when I went back to Numi's hotel room with it was me, Numi, Tricky, and Quinn. And we went back to our hotel room while we were waiting to get ready for the Gamer Subs dinner. And we were just straight up just talking about Love and Deep Space and Corn, about Love and Deep Space. And I learned so much about that game. Apparently there's one character whose like original form, or like his real form, is he's a merman. And because he's a merman, he has two penises. So like artists will draw him with two penises whenever they're drawing Corn of him. And she like Numi and Quinn, like surprisingly Quinn knows a lot about the lore of Love and Deep Space because he plays that game. Like not even me or Tricky plays that game. Yeah, I think his name is Raphael. He's like a purple haired guy. Gotta say lore accurate, I guess. Yeah. Isn't that the game where it knows your period cycle? Oh yeah, they just added that like this year, right? Or was it last year? Apparently the game also tracks your period cycle, but I think it's mostly because it's to develop a parasocial relationship between the girls that play the game and also the guys. Because like the way it tracks your period cycle, like when it is your period, the guys will like take note of that, and then they will ask you if you're okay, or like how you're feeling that day, or like be more gentle to you in a certain way. So I think it's like kind of like cool, but also kind of weird. This is like next level gotcha for real. What's next? Ovulation cycle. It's next level Gooner for real. Lucinami, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. That's not information you want anybody to really have. Well, I think it's a good thing to track your period cycles, but it is a little strange that like a game that you play that's like already predatory towards like people who have gambling addictions or have who are very socially not developed, who like already are developing like feelings for these characters, like to also have their cycle regulated and like known by these characters to like further parasocialize the player, you know? But I do like Numi was explaining the lore to me, and actually I am a little interested. It seems like a very cool story, and it's gonna feed my depravity. It's actually gonna, maybe because I play the game, I won't be as thirsty to like the random EMS guy that helped fix up my fingernail that ripped off, you know? Like maybe because I'm playing that game, like I won't feel that type of way towards these random strangers that like are just nice because they have to be nice, you know? Like she's going to fall in love with AI chatbots. Imagine if they, oh my god, they add a doctor to the game and call him Caesar, and one of your first missions is him treating your broken nail. Chat, write that down. Someone get the devs on the phone right now. Bot. And apparently you can customize the main character to make the main character look like you. I also found out that game, like a lot of the fan base is very mean to guys who play the game, because like the fan base for that game is like a lot of straight women. So like whenever like a gay guy or like a guy and self inserts themselves into the game or like wants to like ship the guys together, like make the guys do stuff with each other, then like the fan base gets really upset. Like they're like hella gatekeepy apparently. I think Love and Deuces fans and Nikkei fans have beefed have beefed a few times. Does it ask for your social security number? I don't think there's any game that asks for your social security number. That's really creepy. I know that in Korea though, I think gamers do have to put their social security number to track how much time they spend playing games, because the government wants their citizens to be like productive members of society. So like unless you're a pro gamer, like it's gonna like it tracks how much you play games. Can we have your social security number, Yuzu? It's for a thing. No. I mean, every male-dominated player base is toxic as hell to women, so fair is fair. I guess that's true, huh? We were literally just talking about how Dota and Rainbow Six is like hella anti-women. Like I remember when I was playing Dota, there was like a couple new people in the chat that had mentioned that they've never seen a woman play Dota before. Like it's that rare. It's that rare apparently. That's another reason to add why I'm scared to chat in the voice. Totally unrelated, but what's your favorite color? I like yellow. That's my favorite color. And then like variants of it, like orange or gold, or like I love like that range of yellow, like orange and gold. I love yellow. Yellow, never would have guessed. Oh, are you surprised? Apparently Rose Doodle's favorite color is yellow as well, even though her character she has green hair. Also, I thought that Show's favorite color was purple because he has purple everything on his model, but his favorite color is cerulean. The games I hear the most girls in are Marvel Rivals and Hunt Showdown a lot when I played Valo. Yeah, I would think that Valorant, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, League of Legends has like a lot of girls playing those type of games. Because like it's very popular, I guess, and there's like a lot of representation in that regard. But Dota, a very male dominated space and very like misogynistic space, I would say, like especially in Southeast Asian or Europe servers, I would say. Isn't Valorant a dating app at this point? Probably. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, the content creation surrounding Valorant, all I see is like e-dating videos or like flirting and all that stuff. It's like, you might as well just play VR chat. Like, guys, just play VR chat or like some other game. Valorant, right, core, right. How many hours you have? I remember when MMORPGs like WoW and Final Fantasy 11 were places where people roleplayed and flirted with each other. I mean, it still is. I mean, people meet on those games all the time. Like it's becoming even more of a common thing nowadays because of how popular or how much people have internet access and like games and all that stuff. Like it's more common nowadays for someone to meet their boyfriend or girlfriend online through some type of game that's social in the slightest way.